at your home. What are the most important things to be a successful pigeon fancier?
The whole day you must think yourself are a pigeon. And then the muzzles are very important. Softly muzzles and very good eyes. There's many signs in it. Looking to the nose, have a word ring.
A ring.
A ring, yeah. And when you handle them, when you have them in your hands, they must be not hanging down, they must stay stable. And the wings, when you open it, must not be closed, but they must be taut. The wind must go, when they go up, the wings, the wind must go through it.
So it's about ventilated wing?
Yeah.
Ventilated wing, a perfect balance of the body?
Yeah, very important.
So, for you the most important thing is pigeons?
Yeah.
Besides pigeon, what other things are important?
Don't breed with very fast pigeon. At these times people are trying to make them faster by taking 600 kilometer pigeons in the loft and cross, but I only keep it with 1000 kilometer pigeons in one day. Not who fly
overnight.
Not when they are releasing in 12 o'clock. They have to fly 8 hours and they have to sit down. So they can do 2 times over 1000 kilometers. Mine must do it in one day. And in the evening they must be home. Not always, but the other morning I have muzzles with my pigeon who can, the other morning they can start again. And many short-raised pigeons, they are in the evening close to home, and when they will start the other morning they cannot do it because they have the guts to do it again.
When you decide to bring into your pigeons another one, what sort of criteria do you use? What is important?
I don't need blues. I need pigeons just like mine, very oiled feathers and very good eyes, and I don't want to put my pigeon on a pigeon I bring in to make the pigeon I bring in better. I need pigeons who make mine better, but that's very different. That's very different.
So the fancier, when you choose a fancier to get a pigeon, it must be a very good fancier,
yeah,
with very good results. When you pair up your breeding pairs, for example, how do you choose to pair one cock to one hen? What's important when you do the breeding pairs?
I compensate a little. When he's a little big, I put a smaller hen to a cock. And the eyes must be combed, and when the other eye is a little flat, a little quiet, then I put a very good eye on it to compensate.
Okay.
But all my pigeons in the breeding loft, they have good eyes, good wings and good muzzles. I don't have a normal pigeon there. They all are for me good.
They're all the same?
Yeah.
It's all your family?
Yeah. And only a good pigeon can handle inbreeding. When you have pigeons you breed in, and the bone is getting shorter and shorter, then they cannot handle that.
So the chest needs to be a little bit longer and full and with full muscles.
Yeah.
And the back should have a strong back.
Not important.
It's not important?
Not important.
So it doesn't matter if the pigeon has a weak back or a strong back?
Weak back. When the breast is long, there are not bad backs.
You're right. Yeah. And do you change your breeding pairs every year?
Yeah, or? Every year, or there must be good ones out of it, but there are not many pairs who breed every year good ones. I try to change every year to find out what is the best, and then you can change them.
I've seen this year that you have again very good results. What was it? It's the same pigeon on Narbonne and on...
the same pigeon, yeah.
And
who was so early at Perpignan.
Perpignan?
it was out of my 11 national Messiah. And a brother of him, I sold to Carlo Dominicus in Goes. And 2 years after each other, he bred the champion, an ace pigeon out of it. Out of a brother of my first from the Parapiano.
Brother, okay.
And I have this year 2 yearlings. I sent away 5 times. As yearling, and now this year as 2 years old. 5 times away and 5 nice prizes. And the best of those 2 is the 10th best of Holland of this year from the ZLU. And also a youngster of him fly this year as a yearling 34 national Narbonne.
How do you prepare your racing pigeons? How do you train them?
In the morning, 6 o'clock I release them for 1 hour. Then I close the windows and open it after an hour, and then they go in. In the meantime, I clean the loft, only the cells, and I put new feed in the boxes. I feed in my boxes.
So you feed the widowers in the boxes, yeah. Not in common?
Very important, no, very important, because the pigeons who stay home have easy feed, and the pigeons who must fly the same week, they get 4 days after each other a lot of food with a small seed. And
so you build up energy with the pigeons?
Yeah.
Okay, is that important before sending the pigeons to race?
I think so. But I never show the hands to the widowers when I basket. I think when you show the hands, they are in the basket and very nervous and fighting more. I try to keep them easy and sleepy, so in the way to the place where are they going released, then they must sleep and keep themselves tired.
To preserve the energy?
The energy they need to fly
to
home.
Come back?
Yeah.
You train them by car or only around the loft?
No, not. Never. I release them, and when they are good they fly an hour, and when they are not good they fly a quarter of an hour and sit down, and then you don't have to basket, then they are not good. They show themselves when they are prepared, when they are ready to basket 1,000 kilometers.
Okay. So you race only with cocks?
Yeah.
No with hands?
No with hands.
Never?
15 years ago I had 3 very good hands. The whole my loft is now family of it. But it was easier to only have witbehoed, because when you have also nest pigeon, you have to release them during the day, and then the witbehoed are hearing that, and they are not quiet. From 6 till 7 I release my witbehoed, then they come in. Then for 1 hour the youngsters go out, and 4:30 I release the witbehoods again. And after that, an hour the youngsters, and then it's for the whole day quiet in the loft.
How a loft should look like to help the pigeons become better in results?
You must take care. There is always air in the loft.
Oxygen.
Also in the summer when it's very warm, then the warm air must go easily out. So that in the summer, my loft, when I go in, it's nicer in the loft than outside, but it's very warm. Yeah.
You keep a lot of pigeons, or you try to keep only a few pigeons in the loft? How many widowers you have in one compartment?
In one compartment, who is 180,
yeah.
There I have 9 widowers, and I have 3 apartments.
So it's a very small number of pigeons per compartment.
Yeah. Now also I have 10 young cocks who can stay. And from the old ones I started with 28, I still have 16.
After how many races?
After all the races, but during the summer I always, one is not good, or I don't think it's a good one, they go. And the yearlings also, they must have, they become 3 races of 600 kilometers, and then they have to do Bordeaux, Aachen, and then Narbonne. And they can handle that, it's good.
In 1 year?
Yeah,
as yearlings?
Yearlings.
So they have 3 flights of 600 and then 3 flights of 8?
Then one time Agen
and
Narbonne.
And Narbonne, which is close to 800 kilometers.
Narbonne is 950 and Bordeaux 850.
And as a 2 years old?
They must fly 3 times.
3 times, including
Pau, Saint-Vincent and Perpignan.
And Perpignan. And for Barcelona?
I also basket 2, 3 because my loft is too small.
You don't have enough space to
take away 20 and lose 4 or 5. No one can handle that, to lose such good ones in one flight.
So for you it's more important the championship, not necessarily a race like Barcelona itself?
No. I saw a lot of fanciers go dead by Barcelona. First they basket 10 and then they have 4, 5 prizes early, and then the next time 14 and then they lose 8 and then that's 2 years and they are history.
Gone.
Yeah.
So you can lose in one race everything you build up in the last 3 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Ko. Very interesting.
You're welcome.
I'll come back also next year.